Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. So today we're going to be talking about the cast of Teen Mom because one thing that I've wondered, and you guys may have wondered as well, is where does the cast stand as far as financially? I'm nosy like that. Like I wonder probably a lot of things that you guys may not wonder, but maybe y'all do. I don't know. Ever since there's been rumors the show was canceled, I've wondered, what will the cast members do they have backup plans? We know some of them work, but some of them don't. Some of them have just relied on the show this whole time. And now it's been over a year since the show has filmed. And I've wondered kind of like how they're adjusting to life without those MTV paychecks, right? Well, Ryan's wife, Amanda Connor Edwards, kind of gave us a little bit of an insight into at least how they're doing financially. She posted this weekend, she posted a TikTok doing what she called budget shopping. She was at Walmart and we're gonna watch the video. We're gonna watch the TikTok. She got criticized for it. But basically she talked about not being able to afford basic things like deli meat and fresh produce. Instead she was getting like the meat that's like in not sliced deli meat, but she was getting in the container, whatever. Um, when people criticized her for her food choices, she straight up said in the comment section, like, we're kind of low on money, so we're doing what we can at the time. She even said she wishes she qualified for food stamps. And I'm like, girl, me and you both. Me and you both. I will say, you guys, people that are going for making that normally make $500,000 a year, their budget shopping is still a little bit different than my budget shopping. Because and I think that's why she was getting criticized in the comment section, because there were people that's like, that's budget shopping. And I'm like, it probably is for them because they're used to making, probably way more money than we would make. We make, so their budget is going to be, their budget shopping is going to look different than our budget shopping, right? We're going to watch the video really quickly. And yeah, I didn't think it was that bad either. I will say the $10 milk got me. I was like, holy moly. Their milk was like $10, but it was the brand that she got, so that's why. But here's the video. We'll watch it really quickly.
To go grocery shopping.
Let me back it up. I don't know why when I click a video, it always like plays for a minute. Here's the video.
Come with us to go grocery shopping on a budget. Best bread. Crustables. We like these. Hot Pockets. This is new mayonnaise. I want to try it. Garlic parmesan, green hash browns. These look tasty. Pizza rolls for the kids. Sides for steak or grilled chicken when we have it. And this is for me. Only I eat mushrooms. These are a must-have for a quick dinner. Okay, these two right here are smacking. I've had this one best, but I think I'm gonna try this one. These are Ryan's favorite. Turkey breast and honey ham. I like doing these like on my sandwiches, but I don't have money for it right now. But these are good. I'm not tripping, but I did not see.
So that's where she's kind of adjusting, like, oh, I'm not gonna get this kind of lunch meat because it's more expensive, and I'm gonna get the other kind. So you hear, and she sped it up. I didn't. But she's basically taking us along with her to show like, listen, I'm not getting what I would normally get because we're over here on a budget.
Block cheese anywhere. It's not block. So these look at block cheese in this plastic. What's wrong with this? I found it. That's crazy.
That milk is $9.97, but it is the brand, so that's why. Somebody commented, was like, I live in the same area as her, and the milk that's not that brand, not organic, is cheaper. So I was like, oh my goodness, my kids drink milk like you would not believe. So if our milk was $9, we would have to buy a cow. Same.
Look how cute this is.
Those are so cute.
I got both of these. I wish they had a pink one, but I got both.
Okay, so here's another comment. And Ashley's comment: I don't have money for sandwich meat, but my daughter got 2 new cups. We are all the same. That is so true. While some people might want to like give her flack for that, like, oh, you don't have money for like the meat that you want, but you're buying sippy cups. But I'm like, that's what us moms do. I am like the world's worst. Like, oh, I need new tennis shoes, and it's like I will not buy them, but my kids will have what they need and want. You know what I'm saying? So that person pointed that out. I was like, that's so true. And then somebody said, was the budget in the room with us? And Amanda put, y'all, I spent under $100, and I was like, BS. What? Her $10 meal and all those other groceries was under $100? While the milk must have been expensive, while the milk was expensive, everything else must have been super cheap. Because if I had a buggy with all that in it, I swear it'd be $200. But she says she spent under $100. We'll look at just a few of the other comments. Okay, everyone stop saying that's out of my budget. She has been open with us, and this is budget shopping for her. $100 is a budget for a lot of us. And then Amanda says, "Thank you. I didn't think it was that big of a deal to spend $100 in a grocery store. Or I wish I only spent $100 in a grocery store. I would be loving life. $9 for milk is effing insane. Here in Texas, it's like $2 and some change." And Ash says she got her rosin organic milk, and it's not the same as regular milk. It's the brand that she got, which blah, 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 blah. Amanda says that's not budget shopping, not my budget anyway. And Amanda said it was really out of my budget also, but it was things we needed, especially for the kids, like a quick snack type ordeal. That mushroom pizza did look fire though. I just started eating mushrooms not too long ago, and yeah. Somebody wants to get with the milk. Everybody about the milk. Big money with that name brand cereal. Um, Sarah says, you're a mom when you say you don't have money for something you like and walk out with not one but two things for the babe. True. Do y'all not eat fresh, unprocessed food down there? And she says, we do. I just had to restock snacks and crap like that for the kids. But yes, we do shop fresh produce and even go to a meat shop where we get our meat, but we are kind of low on money. So we're just doing what we can at the moment. And I'm like, this is life for everybody right now. I think this is life for everybody. Everybody is like doing what they can, low on money, just struggling. It is real. But anyways, to jump back to, I was trying to finish reading that comment. Let me get this off. Hold on. Shannon says, I couldn't believe it when you and that other content creator were on a live with Kate and Tyler a few weeks ago. And when asked what they plan on doing to make an income moving forward, Kate said, they would continue with podcasts. Yeah, Kate said that that's what they were going to do. They were just going to continue with the podcast, which, I know there was a creator on TikTok saying that Kate and Ty's podcast was not doing well, but that's not true. It's actually doing really well. And you can make a lot of money on those podcasts. So, I mean, especially if you have the following. But Amanda telling us, listen, they have not filmed in over a year, you guys. So they're going from making those big MTV paychecks to now not. And Ryan does work. Ryan and Amanda both work. But this actually matches the picture, the financial picture that Ryan laid out in court recently. Back when he was still on Teen Mom, Ryan had that his income was over $16,000 a month, right? Between MTV, his MTV paycheck, and his job as a diesel mechanic. But after filming stopped, he told the judge that he's now only earning a little bit over $4,000 a month at his regular job. Now, Amanda, she works too, but can you imagine going from almost $17,000 a month to a little bit over $4,000 a month? That's a big jump. Holy crap, I don't even know what I would do. And on top of that, Ryan still owes thousands of dollars in court fines from his 2023 legal issues. He owes over $7,000 for his harassment case and $1,100 for his DUI. So I can imagine that. And they have, okay, Ryan has Bentley that he pays child support on. It's not much, but he does pay child support on him. He also has Jagger and Stella. That the child support went down from like, what was it, 1,500? It went down from like 1,500 to, I don't remember what it went down to. Um, and then he has, they have the new baby. So that's a big jump for the amount of kids that they have, and for that income to drop from almost 17K to a little bit of a 4K. That's big. And if you guys remember, I always kind of kept up with this because I was interested in it. Those Teen Mom checks were huge. Okay, especially in the peak of when the show was doing really well. Longtime dads like Ryan were reportedly making about $35,000 per episode. I think that was near the end, the last few seasons. During the height of it, the peak of it, they were making more than that. The OG moms will pull in anywhere from 300K to 500K per year. That 500K was like height of the franchise. So going from that to one a regular blue collar income, that's a huge lifestyle change. And the cast hasn't filmed since May 2025, I think. A lot of people, there's rumors that the show has been canceled, but that's just a rumor at this point. There's no confirmation that it has been canceled. Contracts, everybody's contracts will expire May 2026. So they have to let the cast know something by the end. They have to let them know if they're still in limbo, if they're not moving forward, or if they are moving forward. Hopefully by that, at that point we'll know something. But in the meantime, the cast has kind of had to get creative, right? So here's a few other Teen Mom cast members that I was thinking about: Cheyenne and Zach, because Cheyenne just had another baby like a few days ago. So I was kind of wondering, like, well, I wonder what they're doing. However, Cheyenne comes from money. So they're going to do okay. They have little businesses that Cheyenne runs. And if you guys remember, Cheyenne's dad owned his own business and he passed that business down to Zach like a year or two ago. So I think they're going to be good. But Cheyenne had been posting on social media a little bit more consistently. They've leaned into brand partnerships and, making money on social media. And for people with a following, let me tell you something. For people like Cheyenne, for people like Kate and Ty, for people like Leah Messer, if they really play their cards right with their social media platforms, they really could. Cheyenne's back on YouTube. So, see, she's back on YouTube. They really could bring in a decent income if they play their cards right on social media. Leah Messer, she's a licensed real estate agent now. She's also working at her brother's. I think he has a construction company that she works at. But over the last 6 months, I've noticed Leah has been more active on TikTok as well, going live, posting frequently, engaging more than she normally did. So it seems like she may also be trying to bring in a little bit of revenue from social media. Amber Portwood, oh my goodness, she's the biggest wild card. She'll go live for hours, all day, all night. For a week or two, she'll be live all night or all day, and then she'll disappear for days at a time. Um, and somebody said something the other day that I thought was really interesting. Somebody said, "Is it possible that Amber is going live when she's like on her medication and maybe feeling better, but maybe she takes a break when she's not, or vice versa?" I don't know. And I was like, you could be onto something there, maybe so. But Amber has been claiming when she goes live that she's got something big coming, something to help with like mental health. I don't know. She's also repeatedly said that the show was canceled and that she's the reason that the show got canceled, but nobody believes that. Now, Brianna DeJesus, Brianna has always kept her 9 to 5 job. She's always had it. And a lot of these celebrities, like their homes, that's Corey's home that was just built not too long ago, right? So this is when it was in the process of being built. On the left, on the right is an aerial shot, and that's just of the pool in the pool room. I couldn't even it didn't even show the house. The house is like, so there's the pool, and that white top is the pool room. Pool room, I think. And on the left was the house. You can kind of see the roof of the house, but Corey and Taylor just built them a really nice house. I mean, his house is nice. Okay. That's Kate and Ty's home. No, they have the podcast. They also have been doing more on social media. Let's see. This is Macy and Taylor's house. We'll talk more about them in just a minute. Big old home. It has a big guest house in the back. Look at there. Leah Messer's house, huge. Amber's house, it's not anything, that's like probably normal size house. But the reason I brought that up, the homes, is because like a lot of these teen mom celebrities, Cheyenne, oh my goodness, her house is big old home too. A lot of them, or some of them, went on to buy or build really big, nice houses. Whereas like Brianna De Jesus, she like bought a house, lived in it for a few years with her mom, left it to her mom, went on and had another home built. But it wasn't anything outrageous. The home that Brianna built is very like I think she can make it on her own without the show. She has her 9 to 5 job, but she has been posting more on social media as well. So Caitlin and Tyler have their podcast, but they too have started going live on TikTok. Tyler moved from Instagram to TikTok. So I think they're also trying to use like social media as a way to like bring in revenue. Corey Wharton, he said the other day that he thinks the show is basically done. And because of that, he's been working behind the scenes on something new. He hasn't revealed but he has been doing a lot of sponsorship deals lately. I mean, I've seen commercials for soaps, for kid things, for kid games. I mean, if you go to his page, if they're still up, you'll see he's been really leaning into the sponsorship deals lately. And for people like Corey Wharton that has a decent sized following, there's a lot of money in that as well. So yeah, it really looks like a lot of the cast are trying to lean into social media to try to start bringing in a revenue from there. Now, Macy I'm like, what does Macy and Taylor do outside of the show? Well, Macy started her podcast with her friend. It's like a murder style podcast, but I don't think it does that well. I don't even know if they're still doing it. Maybe so, but I have heard nothing of it other than when it first came out and everybody said it was horrible. So I don't know. They had their t-shirt line for a while. It seems like they gave so many of those shirts away, like how Macy, Taylor, Bentley, their friends were always wearing them. So I don't know if that's still up and running, but I'm really curious as to what are they going to do. I don't know. Um, they also could probably, I don't know, if they started like a YouTube channel or maybe going live on TikTok, they might maybe I don't know. I mean, most of them could probably do really well on platforms like TikTok since they do have such a large fan base already. TikTok lives, you have the gifts that you can get. They have brand sponsorships, creator fund bonuses, affiliate links. All of that can help offset like the lost MTV income if they put the work in. And with some of them, that's what we're already seeing. With Corey Wharton, we're already seeing him do that. Kate and Ty, we're seeing them dive into that a little bit. And Bentley was advocating for Macy to go in the challenge the other day. I remember like the show saying, I remember there was a part of the show where Macy got the call to be a coach, but I want to say she turned it down, but I'm not sure. That's true, Miss Leah. Kale at least did make sure her streams of income matched the amount of baby data she had. True story. Um, my grocery prices haven't been down in a long time. So yeah, MTV right now, the cast is in limbo. Nearly a year with no filming means a year with no MTV paychecks. So some cast members have other jobs. Some seem to be kind of scrambling. Some maybe are adjusting to their new normal with trying to budget and things like that. I know that Ryan and Amanda, they have like their social medias. Amanda is over their social media accounts. And I don't know if it's monetized, but I would have to imagine any Teen Mom cast members have their social media pages monetized. If they don't, they're missing out on what could be revenue. But yeah, you guys, I thought that was interesting. Um, is she coaching? I remember there being an episode where she got the call and was asked, but then I thought she decided she wasn't going to do it, but maybe she decided to. I don't know. I think MTV is going to shut down next month. Then Farrah, she's rich, then broke, then rich. And then you got Janelle over here bringing in like 16 to 20K a month between hers. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like Janelle has really leaned in. Now she has her OF, definitely, but she also has her TikTok, her Facebook, her YouTube probably don't pull in that much because she don't post on there that often. But I guarantee you, Janelle's Facebook and TikTok alone brings her in a couple thousand, a couple to a few $1,000s a month. And then she has her OF that's, I think, the big money for her. But she's leaned into that. Let me see how many followers Amanda has on TikTok. But I mean, I think we're all feeling it. Amanda has over 400,000 followers on TikTok. Her last video that she posted yesterday has 21,000 views. The one before that, 150,000, 21,000, 9,000, 35,000, 17,000, 12,000, 26,000, 24,000, 13,000, 34,000, 11. Let me see how many she's doing in a month. All right, that one. 163, 240. So if her TikTok page is monetized, which I would hope that it would be, because that would be revenue for her. But as somebody that is monetized on TikTok, it can take a lot to start making money on there. It's I would say she's probably making a couple thousand on TikTok, but that's just me looking at her views. Um, yeah. Didn't Ashley join OF recently too? I don't know, not to my knowledge, but I would be shocked if she did. I would hope not. I know that's right. Janelle better start putting some of that money back. She ain't getting no younger. That's so true. Maybe Amber can help people pick out couches. Lord Jesus. I mean, honestly, listen, I would never do OF. I would definitely lean into the social medias. Corey, he's always kind of had the challenge to fall back on too, so maybe he can go on the challenge. But they just built that really nice house, so hopefully he can figure out something. They all can definitely work social media and bring in some money, some more than others. But even if it's a couple thousand, that's decent. Janelle brings in a really good amount. Yes, she does. Janelle brings in a really good amount, and the majority of that is through her OF. But still, if you can, if I mean, honestly, like Kate and Ty's podcast is doing good. Macy chose a podcast in the wrong field, I think. I don't know. It's hard for me to say that because true crime, I mean, a lot of people love true crime. And I think a lot of people wanted to support Macy in that, but the first few episodes, like the audio was horrible. Let me see if Macy still has her true crime page. Corey and Taylor broke up, but they're back together. Macy book out still have her true crime podcast? Yeah, okay. Macy Bookout still has her true crime podcast Expired, which she co-hosts with Natalie Gard. The podcast is Chattanooga based and covers a variety of true crime cases. Let me see when the last time they posted. Well, the last time they posted was October 21st, 2024. Yeah. Well, I wonder if it wasn't doing that great or something. Macy's podcast was poorly researched and disorganized. Wasn't keen on it. Mark Corey and his girls in a commercial recently. No, that's what I'm saying. Is he? They were doing sponsorship deals. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Anyways, you guys. So it definitely seems like the Team Mom cast, they're feeling it. I definitely think some will be okay because they didn't go on to build these big old houses. They're in like, you know, they are okay. Like I think Brianna DeJesus, she's always had her 9 to 5 job. She did not go on to build this like big old nice fancy house. She built a house that was still would be within her means to make it. Even the Kate and Ty though, even though like they bought a big house, they do have their podcast, so I think they're going to be okay unless something happens with the podcast. But their podcast is doing good, so I know. We'll see. We'll find out within the next few months if the show is going to be on the chopping block. It, here's the thing: everybody's speculating about the show being canceled, but if it was canceled and it was canceled months ago when Amber Portwood started saying we would know that, they would have already announced it. MTV's not going to cancel a show and not let the people know. Like they're going to let their people know so their people can make the announcements, just like with Catfish, just like with Ridiculousness. They let their people know, and their people made the post saying, "Hey, we're not going to be coming back. But thank you guys, thank you to the fans, thank you to everybody that we enjoyed the however many years we had. We enjoyed it. Keep your eyes out for new adventures that we go on or whatever." We haven't seen that with any of the Teen Mom cast members, and they have even said, Kate and Tab have even said, we would know if the show is being canceled. We don't know that yet. Nicole, we're not going to do tonight because Special Forces is over. Um, but we will be tomorrow. We'll be watching Sister Wives, and then Wednesday we'll be doing Seeking Sister Wife. But there is a new show that I came across. It was only one season, and it's no more. But it's called Polly Family. Did y'all watch that when it was out? Polly Family. It's about two couples, Alicia and Tyler, I think is her name, and then Sean and I don't remember the other woman. They were married, and then they're a poly family. They're a quad. They moved in together. They're having babies. Don't know who the daddy is because the women are dating both men. One's married to one man. I don't know. They did one season. They're on Instagram. They're on Instagram. Um, and they did one season. Thank you, Jen. They did one season, and I just watched like the first episode this morning, and I was like, that's actually really interesting to watch. And I hate that they only did one season, but they only did one season because they basically said they felt like production, I think, was like pitting them against each other, and they didn't want to like risk like losing their family to film for a show. But they are. Oh my goodness, Miss Bug, I'm so sorry. They are on Instagram, but I thought about maybe on Monday nights we can watch. It's only one season, but we can watch My Family. But you guys can let me know about that. But tomorrow we'll be live on TikTok at 8 p.m. Central to watch Sister Wife, and then Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Time to watch Seeking Sister Wife. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know that's where we're at. The Team Mom cast members are feeling the financial strain from going over a year without filming, and they are trying to adjust. I do still think their budget shopping is different than our budget shopping. But you guys, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Make sure you guys give this channel a follow if you don't follow already. We keep up with all your reality TV latest, reality celebrity news and gossip. Also follow me over my other platforms. I'm over on TikTok. I'm on uh, X. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Yes, Miss Bug, definitely in our prayers. Orthopedic appointment Wednesday morning for a permanent. Ooh, sending you positivity and prayers. I will see you guys in the next one. Good night, everyone.